1999 USA 1 cent coin. Welcome back, coin lovers and collectors. Today's video is going to dive deep into a coin that many of us have seen, handled, or maybe still have lying around at home. We are talking about the 1999 1 cent coin from the United States of America. On the surface, this coin may seem ordinary. But when you look deeper into its design, historical background, surprising auction results, and the fact that a few rare versions are still floating around in circulation, you begin to realize that this simple penny has a story worth listening to. So if you have any 1999 pennies or love learning about coin values and rarities, then this video is for you. We will explore what makes this coin unique, how much it is worth today, how rare certain varieties are, what the recent auction houses have recorded, and even talk about coins that turned out to be worth millions despite looking like everyday change. So let's begin our journey with the 1999 1 cent coin. To start with, the 1999 penny features one of the most iconic figures in American history, President Abraham Lincoln. His bust appears on the front side of the coin, also known as the obverse. This portrait was originally created by Victor David Brenner and has been in use since 1909. Above Lincoln's head you will see the words "In God We Trust." To the left of his profile is the word "Liberty," and to the right is the date 1999. Just below the year, you may notice a small mint mark. If the coin was minted in Philadelphia, there will be no mint mark at all. If it was minted in Denver, you will see a small letter D, and for San Francisco minted proof coins, there will be an S. Design of coin. The reverse of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo and introduced in 1959 to replace the earlier wheat penny design. If you look closely at the reverse side of the coin, you will notice a small statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. This was a very unique detail and one that not many casual observers notice. The words United States of America are written across the top, while the phrase E pluribus unum appears above the image of the memorial. And at the bottom, we see the denomination of the coin, 1 cent. Now that we understand the physical appearance of the 1999 penny, let's get into its historical background. The 1999 Lincoln cent was struck during a period of transition in the United States. It was the final full year of the 20th century and a time of growing technological change and economic prosperity. The U.S. Mint was preparing to launch the 50-state quarters program in 1999, and there was renewed public interest in coin collecting. Even though pennies were being produced in massive quantities, collectors began to look for minor variations, errors, and high-grade examples that could set their coins apart. Mintage process. In terms of mintage numbers, the 1999 penny was produced in huge volumes. Over 5.2 billion coins were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and about 6.3 billion were minted at the Denver Mint. That brings the total to more than 11.5 billion regular circulation pennies made that year. On top of that, about 3.3 million proof coins were minted in San Francisco. These numbers mean that the 1999 penny is far from rare in a general sense. You can still find them in pocket change and in penny rolls today. However, within those billions of coins, a small number of error coins and high-grade examples have become highly sought after. And that is where the real value lies. So let's talk about rarity and value. Most circulated 1999 pennies are worth only face value, which is 1 cent. But there are exceptions. If your penny has no signs of wear and retains its original mint luster, it could be classified as a mint state coin. In mint state grades, the 1999 penny can be worth anywhere from 25 cents to a few dollars. The real money, though, comes from coins that are graded MS-67 or higher by reputable grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Recent auctions in recent years, 1999 pennies graded at MS-68 red have sold at auction for impressive sums. For example, one 1999 D penny graded MS-68 red by PCGS sold for around $2,950. Another example is a 1999 penny from the Philadelphia Mint, also graded MS-68 red, which brought in over $1,800. The reason these coins are valuable is not just because of their condition, but because so few coins from that year have been preserved at such a high grade. There are also errors to look out for. Some 1999 pennies were struck off-center, have die cracks, or even show doubling in the lettering or design. One of the most well-known errors is the double die obverse, which can make the letters in Liberty or In God We Trust appear to have shadows or overlapping lines. If you have a 1999 penny with clear doubling and it is authenticated, it could be worth several $100s or more depending on the strength of the error. Error coins even more dramatic are the rare planchet errors. There have been confirmed cases of 1999 pennies struck on dime planchets or foreign coin blanks. These kinds of coins can fetch anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s at auction, depending on the error and condition. One example sold for more than $4,000 due to its combination of an error strike and excellent preservation. Now let's talk about auctions and how 1999 pennies have performed in recent years. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, and Stack's Bowers have seen increasing interest in modern Lincoln cents, especially when they are graded at high levels or have striking mint errors. Even though most 1999 pennies are not rare, collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins in top condition or with significant anomalies. As of now, the most expensive 1999 Lincoln cent sold at auction was a Denver Mint example graded MS-68 red. That coin brought in nearly $3,000 and stands as a reminder that even modern pennies can have real value if they are nearly perfect. And as grading standards become stricter and top-grade coins get harder to find, the value of these high-end examples is likely to increase value. So what about the possibility of finding a valuable 1999 penny in circulation today? Believe it or not, it is entirely possible. Millions of these coins are still circulating, and most people do not examine their change closely. A few lucky collectors have found mint errors or high-grade coins while coin roll hunting or simply checking their pockets. Coins worth thousands or even millions of dollars have been discovered in circulation before. Some of the most valuable coins ever found include the 1943 copper penny, which was mistakenly struck in copper instead of steel and is now worth over $1 million. There are also the 1955 double die penny, the 1969 double die obverse, and the 1970 small date, all of which have been found by collectors who knew what to look for. Although the 1999 penny may not yet have a $1 million variety, it's important to remember that the hobby of coin collecting is full of surprises. A new discovery could happen any day, and the value of rare modern coins is steadily growing. With more collectors entering the field and fewer coins being saved in high condition, prices for top-grade modern coins are already rising. Tips for collectors. So what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1999 penny? The first step is to check its condition. Look for sharp details, bright red luster, and minimal contact marks. If your coin looks nearly flawless, consider sending it to a professional grading service. You should also examine the coin for any signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or planchet issues. If anything looks unusual, do some research or consult a coin dealer. If your coin turns out to be valuable, you can choose to keep it as part of your collection or list it for sale. Sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections offer platforms for buying and selling rare coins. If selling, take high-quality photos of both sides of the coin in good lighting, write a clear description, and mention any certification or grading. As for collecting, the 1999 penny makes a great addition to any Lincoln cent collection, especially when you include both the Philadelphia and Denver versions as well as the proof coin from San Francisco. Collecting by year and mint mark is a fun and educational way to learn more about American history and the art of coinage. Conclusion. To wrap up today's video, remember that even the most common-looking coin can hide unexpected value. The 1999 1-cent coin might be found in billions, but among those billions are rare errors, high-grade survivors, and valuable collectibles. Whether you are hunting through pocket change or coin rolls, the thrill of finding something special is part of what makes this hobby so exciting. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the 1999 Lincoln penny. We hope you learned something new and feel inspired to take a second look at your own coins. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a story from the world of coins. Drop us a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny, or if you have questions about grading, values, or collecting tips. Until next time, keep looking closely, because treasure might be right in your hands.